Today, 3rd District Congressman Bobby Scott met with the Housing Authority officials in Hampton Roads. Scott says he's worried about the impact federal funds for federal housing programs could impact the region if they're cut. Scott says the Marshall Court's public housing complex in Newport News is being renovated, and it could be impacted by cuts. Ali Weatherton joins us now live from Newport News. And Ali, Scott says this project potentially could be trouble.
Yeah, that's right. It could be in trouble. Now, right now, there's 349 apartments just in this one complex, but they're only 2/3 of the way renovated. So if this funding is cut, those homes way back there that you see, it could take years for them to be renovated to look like the ones right beside them. The sound of renovations may soon slow down here at Marshall Courts.
This is the sort of thing that will be cut dramatically, so we're not going to be able to make the same sort of progress with renovating these units that were built in the 1940s.
Trump's proposed budget plans to decrease funding for federal housing programs is something Karen Wilds calls discouraging.
Cutting these kinds of programs could potentially create some other community problems and issues that may be more expensive to fund, because if we're not able to house people and they become homeless, then people need a lot more services as a homeless family than they do as a family living in an apartment.
Those programs on the chopping block help the Housing Authority pay their employees, fund programs, and even help renovate the houses like you see here. That's why Congressman Bobby Scott toured Marshall Courts this morning. The complex has been under renovation for years, but funding has kept trickling down. Now, with Trump's plans, it could cause more problems. Problems Congressman Scott says he wants to tackle head on.
If you look at the need, there are only 1/3 of the people who qualify for housing assistance are getting it today. Only 1/3. You're reducing that. And it's a matter of priorities. What are you spending your money on? You can spend it on tax cuts primarily weighted to the wealthy, or you can provide assistance to people in transition.
Now, Congressman Scott plans to fight for that funding and those programs as he heads back to Washington. Live in Newport News, Ali Weatherton, 13 News Now.